Recent polls suggest around 70% of Australians support vaccine passports. History, however, is littered with examples of a temporary popular opinion being dead wrong. And today I want to raise my objections to this ominous measure that, if implemented, will be the worst abuse on our freedoms during the COVID era. Now, my wife and I are fully vaccinated. We weighed the risks and the benefits and decided vaccination provides us with the ability to interact with others without the risk of becoming seriously ill or dying. That was our personal choice. There are, however, millions of Australians who rightly or wrongly do not want the shot or have been advised by their doctors not to. A free society respects choice. Our government should not engage in coercion and blackmail to create a medical apartheid. Make no mistake, that reality is coming at us like a freight train unless we take a stand right now. Does anyone remember HIV passports in the 1980s or flu shot passports in recent years? No, we don't, because we did not segregate society in the past, and we shouldn't be doing it now. In the past month or so, a global consensus amongst medical authorities has emerged. The vaccinated also transmit COVID-19. I'm going to say that again. The vaccinated also transmit COVID-19. And it seems quite clear, by the way, that that's also accepted by Australian governments right across this nation. Now, that's a surprise, but it declares bankrupt any positive outcome from vaccine passport regimes. If you're vaxxed and sitting in a bar, why do you care about the vax status of the person sitting next to you? Either way, they could transmit it to you, but as a vaccinated person, you're very likely protected against severe COVID symptoms. Recent studies conclude that those who have previously had COVID have 13 times greater immunity than that provided by a shot of vaccine. That's just common sense. So why do they need the jab? Our leaders have given us the longest and most severe lockdown. Now they're world champs at setting the highest vaccination targets. This is dangerously dividing families, workplaces and social groups. Friendships are being torn apart, and this is before passports are demanded. How can businesses survive by rejecting 20 or maybe even 30% of customers? Perhaps most disturbing is the small element who are relishing the prospect of medical pariahs. Vaccine passports will become an all-pervasive national ID card, which is synonymous with the most notorious regimes of the 20th century. This is medical apartheid. This is Jim Crow laws. This is not Australia. And make no mistake, we must resist.
The Australian way.
Every Australian has a right to liberty. Every Australian has a right to be free. As our Anzacs who fought for these values would say, let us live our lives
The Australian way.
the Australian way.